That's on you. It's not on you. I'm talking out loud to myself, and that's what I'm saying. Okay, one check, 3, 2, 1, tofu. You want me to do Becky Joe's? Yes, check on 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Know my numbers. Oh, Becky Joe. There she is, Becky Joe.
Woo! Hello, 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 Austin Eastsiders. How's everybody doing tonight?
Austin Eastsiders.
Surprise. Just ran to get my water. Sorry, stay hydrated. It's hot as shit out there. Anybody? Nope.
Yeah.
Okay. How is everyone doing? Round of applause. No? There you go.
I was confused by the question.
There might have been a question, but there might not been.
I just like the round of applause.
I've been dealing with like kids campers all day, so my brain for questions is just out.
Oh, perfect.
Some kid asked me today, what is comedy? And I think my brain exploded.
Oh, that's a deep question, though.
It was 8:30 in the morning. Like, I was not ready for that.
Yeah, that's like when a kid asks you, who are you? And you say, can you sit down? Let's have some juice.
Yeah. Juice, and maybe like I'll find my juice, which is probably scotch. It's 8:30 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
I can't handle you right now.
Or it could be Nye Banded Whiskey. Segue into that. One of our sponsors, Nye Banded Whiskey, the
Blacking
whiskey
you
for
out.
children.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like on Big Mouth. What is that, cotton candy brandy or whatever they drink?
Oh,
Nine Banded
yeah.
Whiskey? Yeah, Nine
Yeah,
Banded
that's
Whiskey is my own cotton candy brandy.
Absolutely.
Marketing. We should
Yeah.
get Nick Kroll in on this shit.
Yeah, absolutely. And then all you have to do is mix it with some Austin Eastsiders.
Which we are at.
Ah, woo!
Look at that.
We're here, and we like to drink the cider.
Hey, so don't forget to tip your bartenders. They are
Look
kicking
at
ass,
them.
taking names, pouring ciders.
So pretty.
They're so pretty, so
So pretty,
nice.
so nice.
Be nice to them.
Yeah, so
The
get
lovely
up, get a
ladies.
cider, and then while you're getting a cider, you go, hey, what are those really nice T-shirts over there? Well, thanks for asking. Those are our T-shirts if you want to join Patreon and be a patron. Kim, what is a patron? Well, you know what you're doing? You're just going to download this app. You're going to give us $1 a month or more. That's okay. And then you're just going to get all this awesome stuff, including a T-shirt for free.
And
what?
if you join our Patreon today for as little as $1 a month, we'd like it to be more, but you know what? Life's hard. Austin's expensive. Our 100th show is in September. September 3rd. We have a kick-ass show planned for you. We have Demi the Daredevil booked. We cannot tell you who our second guest is. It's a secret, but it's going to be incredible. And please show up. We have burlesque happening. There might be a tattoo artist there popping out bangers.
Yes, live drawings from local artist Roger Mason.
Ooh, and someone might be doing tarot. Might have a former alumni of the show. Maybe
I can
doing
do
tarot.
belly button readings. That'd be fun.
I can just show you my belly button.
There it is. So come on down for the 100th episode.
Give me $1. I'll
Bring your
show you
belly
my belly button. It's fair. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Sign
Ray.
up over there.
Ray was like, I've been doing that for free this whole
The
time.
whole time. But also, there's a jar over there for our amazing art guest artist tonight, which we should get into.
Yes, but before we say it, just so you know, in case we forget to do it, because it happens sometimes, I am forgetful. Please put money in that little beautiful glass chalice back there for our beautiful guest tonight. Because
We'll say it. I'll remind you.
Yeah, I mean, why not? Thank
Why
you.
not?
Kim
You're
is
welcome.
here to make sure that I stay awake. It's pretty much
There's a lot of 9-banded in this water cooler.
That's why it's reflective.
Yeah.
Keeps the heat off. No, that's fair. Do you want to do it at the same time?
Yes,
like we always
please.
do? Wait, hold my hand.
Oh, okay. Should
Okay.
we look in our eyes together?
Yeah.
Should we look in everybody else's eyes?
Yeah, we'll look at it. We'll look
Okay,
right
let's
in the
look-
camera.
Sir.
Ray just braced
This is
himself
so
for
good.
that.
This-
This is a spell. Okay.
This guy and I might be moving into an apartment together.
We
Okay.
are already in the apartment together.
This is it.
under your
2-bedroom. Okay, ready?
3,
One,
2,
3.
1.
Kate
Howard, ladies and gentlemen.
I'd just say make sure there are also 2 bathrooms. Yes, absolutely. Possibly 3.
Are we playing a song? You playing a song?
So should we start on in with some music? All right. I don't want to know what your day was like. I don't want to know what you did. I don't want to hear how you picked a fight. I don't want to see what you're keeping hid. I don't want to talk. That would ruin everything. Let's not go for a walk. I don't even wanna sing sha-na-na-na-na, 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 sha-na-na-na-na. I don't wanna know your favorite hue. I don't really care about your job. I don't wanna hear that you had the flu. I don't even mind that you're a slob. I don't wanna talk. That would ruin everything. Let's not go for a walk. I don't even wanna sing sha-na-na-na-na, 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 sha-na-na-na-na. What I wanna do, I can't say, 'cause I'm really shy at my core. All I wanna know from you today is, can you stay an hour, maybe 4? I don't wanna talk. That would ruin everything. Let's not go for a walk. I don't even wanna sing sha-na-na-na-na, 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 na-na-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na.
Yes, give it up.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Austin Eastsiders, thank you so much all for joining us tonight. Really appreciate you. We are comedians interviewing musicians. That's what my mom says.
Yeah.
We come here once a week, not to Austin Eastsiders, but we come all over town. Oh God, title of my sex tape.
Yeah, there you go. There it is.
We're all over
That
town.
woman just spit up Topo Chico.
Sorry, girl. She's wearing a black Fred shirt. She's like, I know people.
I
This
know
woman's
people,
embarrassing
yes.
herself in front. Okay. We pop up all over town.
There it is. That's
Still
better.
a title of a sex tape somewhere.
Nope.
It's 2019, Kim. We interview local talent all over the city. Kim and I have been working together for some time. I'm so blessed to have her as my co-host.
Stop.
Adore her.
Keep going.
She also smells really good.
That's true.
I didn't wash this shirt, so I don't. But
I just found this shirt today, so.
ooh, yeah, my God. We're here with Kate Howard. Give another round of applause to the beautiful Kate Howard.
Yes.
Lovely
Thank
and talented.
you very much.
Thank you so much for joining us. We'd like to kick off our show interview-wise with Stan Mail, which for people who are not familiar with the millennial term Stan, it is a stalker fan. is now a verb, a noun, a pronoun,
It is not mail from my dad.
onomatopoeia.
His name is Stan, so I got confused.
It's fair. They're from random people fans all over the world. We get questions once a week. They're flooding in. We like to pick the weirdest ones. So, Kim, why don't you kick it off?
Yes. So, Kate, this question came
Opa.
in from Why Not North Carolina, from Waltina Whitman. That's fun. I love when it happens. You know, the
Alliteration.
There it is. Okay.
Words.
You have the best hats, which is so true.
It's true.
Is there a designer you recommend, or where do you get them from?
Well, oddly enough, I get my best hats from head shops.
There we go.
Yeah.
Wait, so where is the section for your head in a head shop?
It's all about head at the head shop.
Yeah,
Don't
okay.
you know?
Damn. I've been looking in the wrong head shops.
Yeah.
Someone's like, that's a 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
You're just high.
Right.
That's it. Like, I thought they sold really good pizza at the head shop. Who knew?
Yeah.
Who knew?
That's fair. Wait, no. So, do you like thrift for them? Do you like, other than like the head shop, like, do you like go in looking for a hat at the
Oh,
head
for
shop?
sure. Oh, yes. That is the only reason I'm at the head shop is for the hats.
Says that's for the government that's
Yes.
watching.
No, seriously. My
Yeah.
best friend is here. She can vouch for me.
Okay.
That's fair.
So
I mean, like,
I
that's a
pay
good
her
tip.
weekly so that she can vouch for me. So, but yeah,
How many hats do you think you have?
32,
Oh.
I think.
She's like,
My-
that's a very specific number,
Yes.
but
My brother-in-law actually gave me a couple of hats recently that he found at thrift stores, and they are the hats that I get the most compliments on.
oh, nice. I thought you were like,
Yeah.
and they gave me lice, and we are no longer friends. I don't talk to them.
That's great.
This is a wig. No, that's fair. Okay, let's see. The next one we have is from Sylvester Plath. Oh, I see what you're doing there. Is this a drag version of Sylvia? I'm into that.
Gotta be. It's gotta be.
Honestly, if not, that is my
Sylvester.
drag name now. Oh,
Yes.
from Woonsocket. This is a drag
I
thing.
mean, yeah, that's where he's from. Absolutely.
If I had a term for a tuck, Woonsocket. Woonsocket, Rhode Island. Sylvester Plath from sitting in. No, it's not from. Sylvester Plath sitting in Woonsocket, Rhode Island. Sitting says, "Loved your interview on How Did I Get Here podcast with Johnny Gowdy. What's your favorite or funniest line you ever wrote for a technical manual?"
Yes, because you start for technical. manuals.
John
Well,
Gowdy
I-
is also the dopest. Shout out to him. He is
Yes.
incredible.
Yes, applaud for him.
He's on like
Indeed.
800 something episodes of his
Yeah.
podcast. He's
Mine
nuts.
was episode 747.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
It just flew by.
Boom! There it is. I was waiting for it. That's a
Waiting
good
for it.
Thank you.
one. The slow
I
clap.
was ready.
Let's see. You know, I had wanted to put ocelot in one of my dictionaries in a technical manual. Never actually did it, but there was a plot to do an ocelot plot, if you would. So
An
yeah.
ocelot?
Ocelot, exactly.
Definitely sounds like a
The
high
funniest
kind of animal.
They're all so boring. They're all so boring. Really.
Like, did anything, did you ever catch yourself reading out loud a sentence and be like, wow, I can't believe I have to write that out loud for people who have to read instructional
it's,
manuals?
you know, click this, press that. You know, it sounds erotic, but it's not. You know.
I wonder if there was like a tech manual for people who have like anxiety about getting things wrong, and then it's like click that, yes, that, or no, not that,
Right.
or don't panic, stop sweating, wipe sweaty palm on T-shirt, continue to click. There's none of that.
Not yet.
Should we corner that market? Because I'm
We
about
should.
to.
Yes.
Anybody who wants to fund us, I'm looking back directly
Yeah.
in the camera.
Yes.
There's internet. I'm not looking at Ray's
Exactly.
nipple, even though it's like basically right behind this camera.
That's not where the camera is?
Oh, now we're staring
Doing
right
this
eye to
wrong
eye.
all week.
Damn it.
Dang.
That's fair.
I have a question. So you are one of 7 kids.
Yes.
Wow. Also applaud that.
Damn.
Who were you? Yeah. Who were you in the kid pack? Like, were you the practical joker? Were you the political one? The responsible one?
Messy one, loud one.
Yeah.
I was all of the above.
Oh,
Amen.
okay.
Yeah.
Where were you in one of 7? Are you the oldest?
I'm the youngest.
the youngest.
Yeah.
Oh,
blessing,
okay.
though.
Yeah, it's
So you're
like,
the.
oh,
the
well, okay, now we can stop.
See, I'm just jealous of my baby sister.
Which could mean, oh shit, we should stop now. Or, this is
get
as
much
good
better.
as we can
Yeah.
do.
I like both of those.
Yes.
Well, it's like that, whatever that math term is for two things coming to a point in the middle. What is that called? Any math people in the house?
A
No.
pyramid.
You're music people. You don't know. It's an arch where like two bits of data
Music-
like
a what?
meet up.
Apex? Athrax.
Anthrax.
There it is. It's anthrax.
Everybody down. No, okay. I was thinking like it has to be like, now I'm thinking double-edged sword, but like I have 5 girls in this family, and they get louder and more annoying as you go down. I'm the second youngest, clearly, and then they get like smarter going up. Like
Right.
it was, you either got a quiet, like complacent kid, or just like a super loud, really angry. But why, kid?
Right, yeah.
Tell me why.
Yeah.
The but why was in my head.
Ooh.
So, yeah. So I was really shy. I was painfully shy as a child. Like if somebody asked me, if I was in the den, for example, and one of the other kids asked me to close the door, I would leave the room and close the door behind me. I mean, it was. It was
Wow.
like-
Don't look at me while I close
Right,
this door.
yes. I wouldn't talk, we go to these parties with the whole family would go to a party and I would just stand there not saying a word, just terrified of other humans,
Were you
Aliens,
creative
that's-
as a
yeah.
kid? Like,
Yeah,
Did you get
but
it
it was,
other
I
ways?
was a voracious reader before I even knew the word voracious, And so until I was like 8 when I learned voracious, just kidding.
it's like
7.
it was 4, catch up, Jesus.
7. But yeah, I did a lot of reading, but it wasn't until like 7th grade that I started writing. And I wrote most of the writing that I did in junior high and high school, like pen pal stuff,
Yes.
especially boys. I had a
Yes.
boyfriend
From,
who
like-
lived, when I was in high school, I had a boyfriend who lived in Atlanta. And
Exotic.
Oh, from Savannah? You were in Savannah?
yes, uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
And
long
so-
dissance that felt as teenagers, but like the second you get a
Oh.
ar, I'm like, that's too
Right.
close.
I had
Yeah.
a boyfriend
Need
in
some
Round
space.
Rock, and it is a long distance relationship.
It is, absolutely, no
Yeah.
question. So,
Okay.
but yeah,
That's fair.
I was in choir from 6th until 12th grades. My choir director, Patty Schreck, with a C before the K, and she's not green. She played organ at the Cathedral of St. John the Baptist for 60 years.
Oh my
Whoa.
goodness.
She occasionally would go home and sleep, but for 60 years, and she never learned to read music.
Wow.
What? She's
And
made
she
it?
would play Bach by ear.
Oh man.
Just brilliant.
Okay. Nobel Peace Prize?
yeah.
No?
Elton
Yes?
John.
No.
No.
No, no.
No,
I
no.
saw that. I
So
saw that
close.
movie. Yeah, he did the same thing.
That's fair. My last question before we kick off to more music is, I want to know who Casey Crowley is to you.
Well, she is a dear friend, and she's also my mentor, and she does artist development. And she started the open mic at Strange Brew back when, a moment of silence, please. Okay, so Strange Brew, for those who don't live in Austin or those who just moved here in the past few years, was the place where singer-songwriters and Americana artists wanted to play. And it closed a few years ago. And it was because Casey Crowley booked the kinds of acts that she booked that it got the reputation that it did. And she started the open mic there, and she was also in the song game that I was in, liked my music, and started booking me there, doing song swaps with Sarah Beth Cook and Chris Toast. And since they closed, she's been doing artist development and has given me voice lessons. We talked about songwriting. She's just an amazing person and just a force of nature. So I wouldn't be able to do what I do if not for her guidance. She also was a rock star in the 90s. Rolling Stone magazine called her Bob Dylan with tits.
Yes.
Like, Bob Dylan has tits.
He
But,
should.
you know,
Yeah.
anyway, I know what they mean, but still.
Yeah.
Well, before we get up to this music, just a big round of applause for all the badass female musicians in
Hell
this town who are hustling
yes.
and making shit happen for other women in this city. Throughout this podcast,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Kim and I have gotten to meet so many incredible female songwriters and musicians and artists that it is like truly inspiring.
It's so inspiring.
This city is dope. The women are dope. Uteruses, sometimes
yeah.
deuteruses. You're fine. Would you like to hear some more music from Miss Kate Howard, ladies and gentlemen of
Yes.
Austin East Siders?
Give it up.
Keep it
Thank
going, Miss
you.
Kate Howard.
All right. There's a word in this song that I had to look up. A friend of mine gave me this word, said, write a song, you've got a week. The word was glaucous. I didn't know what it meant. It's a pale shade of blue, like the color your skin might turn if you were choking. So I wrote a love song. Here it is. You are phlegmatic, a touch asthmatic. You're stuffier than the average guy. You're pale and glaucous, you can be raucous as long as you have your inhaler close by. Your predisposition for sinus conditions doesn't make you a less worthy candidate. Quite the contrary, you're extraordinary. You're precisely the kind of man I date. You're a kerchief-wielding, ascot-wearing, sneeze-guard-using chap. But you're not your health. You've had a wealth of adventures all over the map. You were barred from a bar in Barcelona for bargaining with a barback. You bartered a bar of peppermint bark for a bottle of Bartles and James. You sang for your supper in Singapore, had a toke with Yoko in Tokyo. You strolled through Paris with a parasol in a pair of Saul Bellows shoes. But these days you are phlegmatic and a touch asthmatic, and you are stuffier than the average guy. Though your skin is pale and glaucous, I say, honey, let's get raucous. Just make sure you have your inhaler close by. Just make sure your inhaler's close by. You might just need it. Thank you very much.
Yes, give it up.
Did you write that song with my work wife? She will carry her inhaler on stage in a costume, just
That's
in
true.
case. She belts like a son of a bitch. I've never heard anybody belt like that, but she'll literally like she did it last weekend. She like did it. It was in her dress, and she like in the middle, in between a song.
Oh,
She's the opener now.
I'll do that with string cheese. I'll just like turn around and then I just have string
Yes.
cheese in my bra.
Amen.
Yeah.
There
it's a
was an
different kind of
incident.
asthma. Yeah.
Yes, the string cheese titty snack incident.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the name of our sex tape. Oh no.
2011.
Speaking of sex tapes, no, that's not fair.
Speaking of T-shirts,
T-shirts.
Joy Simon won a T-shirt because she RSVP'd.
And so did Danielle
Woo-hoo.
Phipps. Oh my God! Thanks someone who let me say Danielle Phipps.
He's,
Phipps.
he's sitting right
Yeah,
here.
he's right there.
playing
It's like a
guitar.
thing, but
at
like
that.
I just wanted to say it because we've literally been ignoring him for the last like 20 minutes. And we've been so entranced with Kate. I'm so sorry. I literally looked at him. I was like, "Don't I know you? By the way, bye. Hi, Kate. Nice to see you." Would you like to introduce yourself to everyone here and pretend that we didn't just ignore you for the first 20 minutes? I'm so sorry.
No, that's fine. That happens. they call me the ugliest girl in the band.
That's hilarious.
It's fine. Hi, I'm Daniel. What's up?
I was gonna say that's not fair because that's what my paycheck was cut as tonight, and that's super not
Girl,
cute.
fair. That's
Well,
great.
Does that mean you get his T-shirt?
Wait, what?
No.
He gets your check, and you get his T-shirt.
Oh yeah, we'll just switch it. That's totally
Okay.
fine.
All
You know,
right.
mine's
Cool.
just mine's an IOU. It's like, give me,
Okay.
come through.
String cheese.
But he's not actually one of those animatronic guitar players from Chuck E. Cheese that just hops back and forth. He is a
No.
person. Value him because we forgot.
That's a good gig, though, I feel like.
What if you could just live in those suits though? That could be kind of.
That'd be terrifying.
Terrifying,
Yes,
absolutely.
absolutely.
To children. I think I'd be fine in there, but that'd be really terrifying for a kid to realize. And then you're just that's how I found out that the Easter Bunny wasn't real.
Wait,
Because I
what?
saw him, he was hanging
my-
out,
Hold
and I
up.
saw him take off his head, and I was
need
like,
some-
and I was so terrified. And then I talked to my mom for 20 minutes in the car. I was just crying. We're at the video store. It
That's
was
the
a
next
lot.
Ari Aster horror film though.
Yeah.
Is a bunch of people being sewn into animatronic band animals at a Chuck E. Cheese.
The
and
different
just
kind
having
of
to
House
live
of
the rest of
Wax.
their life
Yeah.
like that. Yes.
You know what's
absolutely.
scarier than that to me is that there are no clocks at Chuck E. Cheese.
Wait,
Yeah.
why?
I
It's
think
just like Vegas and the
Exactly.
casinos. They they
Exactly.
black out the
They
They don't do that in
windows,
Vegas
and they're
either?
like, welcome to Chuck
Yeah.
E. Cheese, spend all your money.
right.
What
Yeah.
happens in Vegas? You black out for 72 hours. My
Right.
God.
Just like Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, but you think it's the same day.
yeah, what?
know.
Is there a kid in there just scratching his eye sockets one more skee ball?
I have a friend who was supposed to come and pick me up, and we are going to go run errands together. And she went with her kid to Chuck E. Cheese, and 6 hours later, she calls me. I'm so sorry, they don't have clocks in there. What happened to your phone? Did they take your phone?
The
Yes.
clock should
Did
be
they?
that you just spent $45 an hour at a place playing skee ball. That's the
Yes.
clock. It's
Yeah.
hello, mom's broke now. You're adopted, so let's go.
Yeah,
Right.
but look at this cool
Yes.
slap bracelet I got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I went to
Worth it.
pinballs yesterday and I got a bunch of space stickers. So
Oh, yeah.
space stickers.
Look
All right,
at
sorry.
you.
We have a show. I don't know
Great.
what we got. So
Okay,
we were
sorry.
running
I
off a
love
tangent.
Chuck E.
No,
Cheese.
this is the show.
They're
It's true.
They're our sponsor now.
We're nuts. Speaking of sponsors, drop that money in that donation bucket
Yeah, segue.
and join CIMP. That's Courtney
It's the other song for
Internet.
PIMP.
Mammograms
Uh-huh.
Puppies.live. That's what that is.
Or it's Comedians Interviewing Musicians podcast.
that too.
There it is.
Shit, that's what it's called. This whole time.
Nailed it.
You have a single and an album coming out.
Yes.
Yes, please tell us. Tell us all about that.
Well, the album we recorded last year, and it'll come out sometime next year because that's just how it is with albums.
Hurry up
you
and
know?
wait.
So it's called The Best Medicine,
Ooh.
and let's see, the band was wonderful. It was actually my first time playing with a full band, and it was Scrappy Judd Newcomb and Jeff Plankenhorn,
Love him.
and Steve Schwelling and Noel Hampton and Ben Jones.
Oh.
And we had so much fun. We recorded it at a place called Tiny Tea Ranch out in Garfield, and it's actually a wedding reception hall, the Molly Ivins reception
wow.
hall. And the place is owned by Spike Gillespie, who's a wedding officiant, and she just was kind enough to let us record there. So it's a live album, and it'll have 11 tracks on it. It'll come out sometime in 2020. And the single comes out on Friday.
This Friday?
So this Friday. Wow. There's a single release event on Thursday at 1 to 1 Bar, and it goes from 6:30 until midnight. And it's not me singing all night. So
say.
I curated the whole night. It's Curtis McMurtry doing a solo set at 6:30, and then he's going to be playing guitar in my band, which also will have John Green on the drums, Matt Giles on bass, and Oliver Steck on all kinds of things.
Literally everything else.
Yeah.
Yes, everything else. And then
Kazoo.
that's at 7. And then at 8 o'clock, Pat Byrne and his band will take the stage. And Pat and I recorded the single together. So we're going to sing that during his set.
Oh, awesome.
And then Gravel Tooth, and then Cowboy Diplomacy.
Damn.
So
What
it's
a
going to
lineup.
be a great night.
Yeah.
And the
So be
single is
there.
called Notes from a Friend.
Oh, great.
And I'll just leave it at that.
Perfect.
Oh, I like that. Elusive. Fun fact: my mom knew Molly Ivins like back in the day.
Uh-huh.
She's a lawyer from Kansas City, and she like looked up to her hella hard. She's like, "You're such a badass," and she like met her again after meeting her initially, and showed up at her office, and she had just taken a golf lesson, which she didn't realize with a room full of men. Like they moved her up in a group to be with a room full of like male gynecologists. So Molly Evans was like golfing with all these male gynecologists, and she said like 5 seconds into it, she literally just like lifted her leg up on the golf cart and was like, "Do you think this is normal? Like, is this okay?"
Yes.
I'm like, that is the kind of woman I aspire to be.
Yes.
Just not afraid of a room full of male doctors and like, look at this.
No.
Can you tell me? Is this normal? Also, she only liked my mom, where she like thought my mom was cool because she wrote an article about this pregnant lawyer in Kansas who did a full deposition with a broken heel. It was 8 months pregnant, and that was my mom. She's like sweating and going through labor, like pointing her shoe at somebody. And they wrote some terrible article about her. Molly Evans was like, "She's a bad bitch. I don't know what you're talking about." So no, she gynecologist. I just think about that every time I think about her. Just like, look at my bush. What is this? I don't know.
Yeah.
That's fair.
That's some
And
kind of joke there. A room
Did
full
she
of male
say? Didn't she
gynecologists.
say shrub?
I would assume. I hope she
Yeah.
said shrub, or like maybe like, look at my topiary.
Yeah.
My
Is that what it's
bonsai?
Because that's what she called the president, was shrub.
Right, exactly.
Yes.
Not the, but she would
Yeah.
never use the actual term. You're
Right.
totally right. Okay.
I've heard the current president being referred to by Congresswoman Presley as the occupant of the White House.
Ooh,
And
that's
I
so
really-
shady. I love that.
Yeah, it is.
Occupant, not like a deserving occupant, like not like
No.
renter person who
Right.
like has signed a
Yes.
damn lease.
It's somebody in
Right.
a porta potty.
The
Occupied.
squatter,
Current resident.
current
Yes.
resident.
Yes.
You currently have a GoFundMe up now that
Yes.
Yeah.
would love to be able to shout out for you and showcase. If you would like to talk about that, take a little second for it.
Sure. Some friends of mine helped me put together this GoFundMe campaign. I'm going to be having surgery sometime in the fall. I'll know in a couple of weeks when it will be. And it could change my life. It could make me 60 to 80% better, maybe 73, who knows. But I have a neuromuscular condition that could be drastically altered in a good way by neurosurgery. And before you freak out, it's the least invasive neurosurgery that exists. And I'll have electrodes put in my brain and then a device implanted which will have a remote control. So I'll be RoboKate, and it will be
You're a
so
real life
awesome.
GMO.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's awesome.
Oh.
And Terminator's just coming out. That's cool.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm doing it. And that's why the timing
Yeah.
of it, you know.
Absolutely. That's
So-
perfect.
So yeah,
It's good
it's-
advertising. Yeah.
funders. So the condition's called dystonia, and it's the physical part of Parkinson's, and it's just annoying. It's just annoying.
Yeah.
And I'd rather feel better. So I heard about the surgery, and I actually just talked to a friend of mine who had a much worse case than I do, who had the surgery, and she was in a wheelchair.
Wow.
She was bent over like this, and now she's just moving freely about the cabin. She's driving. It changed her life
Seatbelt sign
completely.
is off.
Yeah.
Yes.
So.
Damn.
Yeah. So if you go to GoFundMe.com and search for Kate Howard's Brain, perhaps you'll find something. If you do, then feel free to donate or just tell your friends.
Yeah.
You know,
Spread the word.
yeah. Thanks for
That's
asking.
great. Oh my God.
No.
Well,
Again,
Tops
women
you.
lifting people up.
yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Badass
Sorry,
woman.
Daniel. He's just sitting here like, I don't need surgery. What about me? I'm perfectly healthy.
You have a beautiful beard.
It's true. I was telling him earlier, I was like, he's like a very, very cute Manson family member, and I'm super into it.
Yeah. No, yeah.
feeling it. Like, not the kind I'd be like, oh, I don't know, we could. No, I would
No.
deal. I would deal.
Would you be like that for anybody of the family? I feel like you would question it.
Squeaky only because of her name. Okay.
There it is.
You wrote your first song at 50. You were singing backup in other groups like before that, but I wanted to know
Right.
that wasn't. You said you started writing early, but to like sing and write your own song at 50. What was the sort of guiding factor in you making that decision to be like, you know what, screw this, I'm not doing backup anymore. I'm going to write my own stuff. What was it? Obviously, Casey Crowley helped a lot, like, or like other
Yeah.
people that helped influence you. Like, what was your real big final point?
Well, I had been singing background vocals for Jimmy Lee, and I'd say at least a third of the songs that he was performing were songs that he had written. And I talked to him and his bass player, Mark Epstein, about songwriting because they're both really good at it. But what happened was I had gone to Strange Brew to see this band called Renfro, and they have a bunch of great songwriters in the band, and they had this thing called a song game, wherein each of the members of the band would get a word or phrase, like Glaucus, for example, and they'd have a week to write a song with that word or phrase in it. And I was at the coffee shop that Strange Brew had, and I was having coffee with a couple of the guys in the band. They were playing chess. And one of the other band members, Tony Scalzo, who's in Fastball, who wrote one of my favorite songs of all time, The Way, he's in Renfro, and he asked what the prompt was. And they said, Wolf Crier. And then they explained to me what they were talking about, and I just sat there and wrote a song on the back of my receipt called Wolf Crier. And I handed it to one of the guys afterwards and asked him if he would look at it, and if he liked it, would he consider my being in their song game. I was shaking like a leaf on a tree, on a
Shaking
very
like a receipt, like a song on a receipt.
yeah, I
Damn.
was so nervous. So Gary Newcomb was the fellow who I handed it to, and he read it and he said, "This is fantastic." And I said, "Really?" And he said, "Yeah, but it's not a song yet. You need music. So go home and, sing into your phone like a voice memo and send it to me. And if I like it, then I'll submit it." And that was that. After like 100 takes, So I had this opportunity to be in a group of songwriters that all corresponded through email. There were like 8 or 9 of us. And I could hear their new songs every week. And then they could hear mine and give me feedback. And Casey was one of the writers. Kevin McKinney had started it. Tony Scalzo, Miles Zuniga, Alex Whitmore, Bonnie and Eleanor's dad. Just a bunch of great writers. And so I got to hear all their new material every week. So I wanted to stay in. You have to write every week. If you miss 3 weeks in a row, you're out.
Oh,
so
I love that.
was,
Force me to be held accountable.
Yeah, but I just
Make
was
me.
not going to pass up an opportunity like that, So just kept going and was in it for 3.5 years. And we take breaks for holidays and things, and then started back up again, and we're on week 46 of the current one. So not quite as many as Shawnee Kilgore.
She's
but
she's kind of
yeah,
intense.
she's up to, I think 400.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of Shawnee, because we were actually initially going to talk about this before we pop back into some music. The last question I think I want to ask you is about Nana.
Yes.
Nana the cat.
Nana the cat.
So you posted a post about Nana saying that Nana was very excited to have her mom, Shawnee, on the show, and that maybe when she heard about her other housemate, you, being on the show.
Right.
Do you live with Shawnee?
I do.
Please tell us what it's like to live with. She's so fun and nice and cool.
She
and what is
is.
that cat like?
Yes.
And
well,
the chicken.
Yes.
Yeah, mama.
Yeah, Mama Chicken, Nana
Mama
Cat.
and Nana? Oh, God, I
Yes.
just put 2 and 2 together.
There it is.
I know. Ouch.
So good.
Mike Thump.
I know, right?
So Shawnee is just as sweet as can be. There's no artifice there. There's no, there's no pretense. There's no, just what you see is what you get, really. she's just delightful. And I've lived with her since August of last year, so coming up on a year. And she's just the best housemate ever.
She's
Really.
so kind.
And she makes a damn good cup of coffee.
Oh, that's very important to have.
Yes.
in a
Get you a
roommate.
roommate that
Absolutely.
knows a
Yeah.
good cup of coffee.
Yeah. So, yeah, we just get along famously, and it's not like we go out and do things all the time together. You know, we give each other space to,
Right.
you know. So.
Like good roommates.
Yeah.
But what's something
exactly.
embarrassing about her before you have to play 2 songs? I want to know something silly about Shawnee that maybe nobody else knows.
Jeez.
Does she pick stuff up with her feet when she cleans? I don't know. Like what?
Oh,
what
but
what's-
everyone
who
does
knows?
that. You know, you don't want to bend over too
But like in
much.
No.
front of people.
Well,
It's not
this
weird,
isn't
like,
Yeah,
like a,
without
like
your pants on?
direct eye contact.
Yeah, she asked that people take off their shoes when they come in the house because Nana has allergies.
Oh,
Damn
because
it.
of Nana.
That's
because of
nice.
Wait, what is
Nana.
Nana allergic to? Grass?
We don't know, but just, yeah.
I think Nana just doesn't want your damn shoes in her house.
Nana loves shoes.
That's what-
That's the problem.
Or maybe the
we
allergy-
have to like
yeah.
put them up
She loves-
high and yeah.
Celine Dion loves shoes.
That's
Celine
her
Dion is
cat.
my cat, and she loves stinky shoes. Every
Yeah.
time I take my shoes off, it's just face in shoe. It's
Yeah.
really bad.
You should get that checked out.
She has a foot fetish, and I hate feet, so it's weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
She's a
overcompensates.
bad roommate. That's different.
Celine Dion's not a good roommate.
She's a
Nana
bad
and
roommate.
Shawnee.
She throws up on everything, takes your
Yeah.
shoes,
She's like a drunk girl.
doesn't make coffee. What a bitch.
What a bitch. All right, do you guys want to hear a couple more songs from Miss Kate Howard?
Yeah.
All right, keep it going for Miss Kate.
All right. What are you asking me for? Do I look like an expert? I've never been down this aisle before. Never mind what it says on my shirt. This is not my uniform. I traded clothes with a girl in the washroom. She was in a rush to get home. Her lunch break ended at noon. She handed me 2 Hamiltons and this note with her login code. It helps that we look like twins. Her name is Jane and I am Joan. I am Joan and I'm not here to help you. I am Joan, I give service with a sneer. I am Joan, I wish I'd never met you. I am Joan, what am I doing here? Jane used up all her paid time off. Some folks call it PTO. She prefers Tito's to Smirnoff. Don't ask me how I know. I'm not one to gossip or to tell tales out of school. Jane's other car's a Starship. She hates oatmeal more than gruel. I am Joan, and I'm not here to help you. I am Joan, I give service with a sneer. I am Joan, I wish I'd never met you. I am Joan, what am I doing here? I can't help
help you find a hammer. Did I say can't? I mean won't. This store reminds me of the Slammer. Maybe that's why I hate this joint. Perhaps that's why my heart is racing and I cannot catch my breath. And the music, did you hear Doris Day sing Que Sera, Sera? Now I'm scared to death. I'm Joan, perhaps I need some help too. I am Joan, I suck at service, that is clear. I am Joan, I am grateful that I met you. I am Joan, please get me out of here. Please get me out of here. Please get me out of here. Thank you very much. This is another song set in a mercantile environment. You know how sometimes you go out shopping and you think, I really wish I would have stayed home. That's what this is about. There must be a place where I can be left alone and have ample space. Shouldn't have to stay at home. Why the constant reminders? I've no significant other. Can't I buy 3-ring binders, index cards, and a cheap plunger? But no, it's couples night at Dollar Tree. My worst nightmare has come true. People paired up on bargain sprees. Are they intent on making me blue? It's bad enough you left my side, but now it's worse 'cause these grooms and brides to be have taken over Dollar Tree. They're making out and clogging the aisles. I'm reconsidering Walmart. I'm on the brink of tears and they're all smiles. I am struggling not to hit them with my cart. I want to stretch my budget without seeing their public displays. Can't I buy wood screws and a bucket in peace and single serving yo place? But no, it's couples night at Dollar Tree. My worst nightmare has come true. just as I'm about to escape this hell in the shopping plaza. Over the PA I hear couples skate. I should have stayed at my casa because it's couples night at Dollar Tree. Couples night, their double axle sicken me. Couples night at Dollar Tree. Woe is me. Thank you very
Yes,
much.
Okay.
Kate and Daniel.
Based on
Amazing.
actual events at
Yes.
HEB
Yeah,
and Trader Joe's.
I'm probably one of those people, but alone. I get really excited about deals, and I just have to make out with some Nesquik. Before we get into the next segment, I wanted to talk about, did anybody else hear the freaking bird earlier? Okay, cool.
I did not.
So,
Am I dumb?
Yeah. But
I did show up high enough to
No.
not hear the bird.
I just want to
Fair
say
enough.
now it's actually quiet, and I think it's because of Kate that it's finally like focusing and it's chill now. So I want to applaud you for that.
Well, I'm a chicken whisperer.
There
as
it
well,
is. So I think
yeah.
anything with wings will just listen to you.
There you go.
Also,
Yeah.
maybe it heard us talk about Nan, and it was like, oh, fuck, this lady knows a cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shut the
Ow.
fuck up.
Ow.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
fair.
That was good.
Honestly, our potential RIP bird, I don't know where you're at, but maybe it's drunk on
No.
cider. Maybe, maybe it's just
Yeah.
got an issue. Maybe it's got some
Maybe
problems.
it's outside looking at the yoga
Maybe
people
it
behind
just
us.
joined our Patreon for $1
Oh
a month.
my gosh, is it in the tip jar over there? You
'Cause
should
your
go check
dollars
it
should be in
out.
there.
Oh, not that bird.
Oh my God, what if the bird was sitting in there just like in a bowl full of money, like
Just rolling
DJ
around.
Khaled rolling around in that tiny donation bar?
Yeah, making a nest or something.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
Oh, he has one of those little like hot dog guns. There's like like T-shirts. Oh, well, can we hire
With
the
hot
bird?
dogs?
Do we have a budget to hire the bird?
Is there a hot dog gun?
Do we have a budget?
Hot dogs. Okay.
Hot dogs.
They're gonna close it out with a game.
Hallelujah. Who likes to play games?
Who wants to play games? I like
Come
playing
on,
games.
Earl. Woo!
So we wanted to do, so you briefly talk about the fact that you are a pun lady. So you
Puntastic. Panicula. That's not a word. I don't know.
Don't hurt yourself.
I'm trying.
But so you do the pun off here in Austin. If people aren't familiar with that, look it up. It's pretty amazing. But we wanted to play
the
a
O. Henry
pun
pun-off,
game.
right? Yeah.
Yes, O. Henry pun off. So we want to play a game with you. It's the Austin Band pun taglines. So we're going to give you. You're very familiar with
The
a
puntacular.
lot-
That's what the word
nope.
is.
Okay.
Dang it.
She got it. She's there. So, you know a lot of Austin musicians. So we wanted to see if you could give them a pun line for like a poster. So,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll give you the name of somebody that you know, because we know that you know a ton of our friends through the show. So we're going to ask you some people through them. If you can think of a tagline, I've thought of some. See, for instance, like you and I both know Julia Malanta.
Right.
I thought mozzarella Bella because she's Italian and she's really pretty, but it's also not a pun. It's just a rhyming word.
Gotcha.
That also makes me
So it's
hungry.
a terrible example, but you
Yeah.
get what we're saying, right?
Yes.
No one's tracking.
No, no one likes it.
She's a unpastoppable. She makes pasta.
Someone went,
Yes.
"Aw."
Oh yeah, that's a pity awe.
Yeah.
I hate me too. Don't awe me.
Okay, so we'll start it out with James Jean.
James Jean.
He's in Europe right now.
Yes.
So
He just
was
emerges
here.
from the ground
Yeah,
like,
he's
hello.
Right. Yes. Jeez.
Oh. The perfect James Jean pool.
Right. I'm trying to come up with something having to do with denim, you know.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's a song wrangler. There you go.
Oh, a song
right.
wrangler.
so cute.
Okay.
That's how it's done,
Thank
y'all.
you.
Oh, that's great.
I'm sorry,
Way
it's,
to make
it's pronounced Wrangler.
Wrangler.
He's a song wrangler.
Wrangler.
All right.
Honestly, thank you for making Wranglers hip again, because that is.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nice pun too.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, hip again. She didn't
Yes.
even try.
Those are my
didn't even
favorite. I
know
call
she
them
did.
the unintentional puns.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know it, but I'm a poet.
Nope.
I hate myself. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, I have one Katie Rain.
Katie Rain. Just shower you with songs.
Oh, that's good. All I can think is "Don't Rain
Yes.
on My Parade."
Right.
Yes, but
Or
that's Barbra
please-
Streisand.
Yes, bring your umbrella.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Katie Rain. Bring
Katie
your
Rain,
umbrella.
bring your umbrella. Oh shit, she should market that.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good.
We gotta text
Oh,
her.
an
All
umbrella.
right. Don't no. There's a fee involved.
Yeah, so we'll
right.
we'll send her an
sure.
invoice. That's
Yeah,
what
There
we
you
do.
go.
Send her
All
an
Writes
invoice.
note, send Katie invoice.
Yes.
What about Natalie Price?
Natalie Price. One moment, please.
I can.
The
I'm not good at this. I'm just like, she's pricey. Like,
I was
it's
like
not
the
a pun.
priceless, priceless,
Priceless.
the price of.
She puts the.
It's. Can we come back to that one?
Okay, we'll come back to now.
What you said?
Oh, The Price is Right.
The
oh,
price
that's
is
great.
right.
That's
Aw,
fantastic.
thank you, Bob.
You're hired.
Honestly, do we have it in the budget to get long, skinny microphones with a little?
Oh
balls at the
my
end?
gosh, yes. And
Yeah.
then we'll kiss every woman that comes up on stage.
Nope, it's 2019.
What? But that's what they do. That's why I wanted to be on that show.
It's 2019. We'll kiss every woman that ends up on the stage. Yuck, yuck. Nope, we're getting canceled. Okay. Noel Hampton.
Oh.
Every day is Christmas.
Oh, no. That's cute.
She made me cry the last time I hung out with her, like in a good way. Like we had like a good like lady like forehead like I appreciate you conversation. It was a good cry. So
Just
every
put
day
your
is Christmas.
Your foreheads.
Yeah, when you
together?
like just really intensely like sort of like fighting rams, but it's like love. You're like I love you so much. I don't really know how to apologize. It's fine.
We do this differently because we usually turn our backs and do it. So I don't
Butt to
understand.
butt.
Butt to butt. What about Willie Nelson?
Oh, as if I know him.
Was what?
As if I know him.
Yeah, but now just like, you know.
Yeah. I think they've all been done, you know?
Right? Yeah, that's no.
There-
There's they have all those new weed terms now. All the kids
Yeah.
are doing weird sciencey weed drugs. Just everyone's got the Blade Runner drugs.
you
according
know,
to
where
Zach.
there's a Willie,
Oh, yeah.
there's a way.
Where there's a Willie, there's a dude. Did we order pizza?
Yeah.
We ordered pizza.
Yes.
Aw. Okay.
Willie, he's not free.
Yes.
Oh.
In 30 minutes or less, still not free. Okay.
Willie, hot dog gun. No? Damn it. I still didn't get it.
Jeff Blankenhorn.
Oh, you know his real name is Nick Steele. That's what he says. My real name is Nick Steele, and Jeff Plankenhorn is my stage name. He says because it just rolls off the tongue. Yeah.
I don't believe a damn thing that man says.
Yeah.
I love him dearly.
Yes. Jeff Plankenhorn. That's.
I feel like it's got to be something about like the fact that he
Horny
has
for
that
music?
like he has the horizontal. He plays a horizontal like lap guitar.
Yeah.
Like he like
Which-
custom built this like structured guitar that like he sells to people. It's got to be like
They're called the plank.
yeah, the
It's
plank.
called, yes.
Like walk the plank or something. But it
Yes.
should be
well,
like talk
I
the plank.
was gonna use something like walk the plank. You know, don't walk. It's Plankenhorn.
Oh.
Don't walk. Run to Plankenhorn.
Ooh.
There you go.
Don't walk, run the Plankenhorn.
Plank
Yes.
challenge?
And I'm gonna plug my single again here because he
Here we go.
plays on it.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
He's a good Judy.
Well, I
Yeah.
was going to do Mike Hidalgo, but he's outside, and I think that he should come inside for you to do a pun
Well, let's
for
talk
him.
about him in his
Let's talk
absence.
about him in
Let's
his
talk about
absence.
Mike Hidalgo.
Wait a
really
minute. Here he
loudly.
comes. He's
Okay.
coming in.
Oh no,
Well,
Ray is
Nope.
going to retrieve him like
Here
a
it
good show dad.
is. Mike Hidalgo, everybody.
All
Look
right.
it.
Round of
Clap for him.
applause for the.
Yes.
Mike was on last week's episode, so check that out on YouTube and all your podcast platforms. Is that what that is? We're gonna do Kate's gonna do a pun for your next poster.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I mean, clearly he's a living doll, so Hidalgo.
Oh,
Living doll.
Damn it! Why was that sincere when we guilt tripped your ass back inside?
Dang. That was good.
Shit. Okay. Okay.
Oh,
we'll
or
do
you could say doggone it. You know, there's that.
doggone it.
Doggone it.
No, that's
Yeah.
fair. Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Don't go breaking my heart. I still don't get it. I'm not doing good.
Delgado breaking your heart.
Mike
Delgado
Delgado
breaking my heart.
heart.
Oh shit. Oh, side band.
There it is.
My
You're
God.
welcome.
You didn't know the puntastic group that you Punicula. That's our name. It's happening. I'm committing to it. You
Still
can't ignore it
doing it.
now. Sorry. Okay.
Okay,
A
do
couple
one
more before we
more.
get out. We're almost out of time. Yeah, we're
Yeah.
practically out of time. Okay. My last one is Fleck House. Like Megan Fleck House.
Oh,
I said Genufleck House because I would like pray to them.
Yes,
I like
absolutely.
Genufleck.
absolutely.
And maybe even House of Gaga because if they did a Gaga collaboration, that would be legit.
Yes.
They need to open a steakhouse.
She has
in
got the
Vegas.
voice for that. Really, she does.
No, it's true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's a very talented vocalist.
extremely.
Like her range is.
I kind of don't want to like her. You know, that's like when I met Shawnee. It's like I don't want to like you.
Why
You're
are you- why are you
gorgeous and
nice
you're nice
too?
and you're
Yeah.
talented. Damn
Do you
it.
have to be like
Damn those
super
people.
talented,
Yes.
gorgeous, kind,
Pick one.
and have
Right.
perfect pitch?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's rude.
Like I will Tanya Harding your ass so hard. Done it to Kim before it's happened.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah.
I took her gallbladder. It was me.
It was real.
It was me.
You should see my belly button. Full circle.
But that-
belly
yes.
button. Full circle. Did I do it? Is that
You
a
did.
callback.
That's a pun. Well
Y'all
done.
It's fine.
Yes.
That's fair. Damn. Okay, that was a
Do
successful.
you have another one?
You did.
Yeah. Do you have one more? Oh no,
Well, I think
I
we
do.
should do Shawnee Kilgore.
Oh yeah, obviously,
Oh.
Shawnee.
Okay. Oh, that's a tough one.
You're the best around. Love having you live with me and Nana. I don't
That's
know.
not a
I, you know,
pun.
I don't sing.
It's not a pun.
Wait, is that what we're doing this whole time?
Are we not doing jingles?
I thought we were
well,
just
there,
fucking around.
There
I had
is
no
like
idea.
a heavy metal band called Kilgore,
Right.
like punk band.
Yeah.
You know, but that's that's I'm kind of deflecting or whatever. So can I don't know. She's very modest, so she would say pshaw. You know, pshaw.
Pshaw.
Yeah.
Pshaw.
Pshaw.
That's just the title of her entire.
Like the bird. Pshaw.
Is that the bird's name now?
I don't know. Pshaw.
Come back,
Pshaw.
sir. Hello.
Is that how you gonna bird
What
that?
I would give for that bird to just dive bomb both of us. Like I
Oh
would
my God.
sacrifice
To come
an eye for that
slowly
joke.
just out of
That
my
can be arranged.
mind. Oh my gosh. Great. So
out to behind us
before we
both.
close, we just wanted to talk about. So you both have your album. You have an album coming out, but then Daniel also has an album coming out, or is out, right,
has-
with your band.
He's like,
if you
"Where
want
am
to
I?"
talk
Yes.
about that for a second, what the album's called, your band, and everything.
Yeah, I got a band called The Kinfolk. We put it out like 4 years ago or something
Okay.
like that. So
It's so
No,
good.
just
It's so good.
Yeah, it's been out for a while.
He's like, I hate.
And it's got songs on it. You can listen to it on Spotify. It's sold out of all of them, so
What's
I
it
can't
called?
sell. It's called An Offering.
Okay.
And it's so good, it will stay in your CD player if you had a CD. But you'll
I
listen
still
to
have
it
a
for
CD
3
player.
weeks straight.
Wow.
Really?
Mostly they just get stuck in the
No,
They're
mm-mm.
giants.
It's
That's
that
why
good.
for 3
It's
weeks.
that good.
Yeah.
stands.
Some
Yeah.
sandwiches.
And where can we see you before we cut the live stream? We tell everybody in the house where you're going to be.
So I'm going to be playing at 1-to-1 Bar on this Thursday, the 25th, and 6 o'clock is when doors open. And if you get tickets in advance, then they're cheaper than the day of.
Wow.
Balling on a budget.
Yes.
That's crazy.
And
All in
then
on a
on August 8th, I'll be at the Saxon Pub, and I'll be playing with Robbie Harris, and that's at 10 o'clock, and that's going to be my last show this year.
Damn.
So come out, yeah.
So come on out.
yeah, for sure.
Celebrate.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you so much
Well,
for
give it
being
up
here.
for Kate. Yeah,
it up, everybody.
Thank you
Yeah,
guys so
amazing.
much. Thanks
The
for
pun
coming.
queen and an amazing songstress.
And thank
Give
you,
it up
and
to
such
Daniel.
wonderful, and Daniel for doing
Yes,
such a great
Daniel,
job. Oh my goodness.
amazing.
He's like, I came on this show and all I got was a damn T-shirt and being made fun of for not being a robot
we'll
at Chuck E.
write
Cheese.
that back on your back of your T-shirt.
No, we love you so much. Thank
Thanks
you so
a
much
lot.
for being here. Give one more round of applause while we close up. Thank you
Yes,
again to
close
Austin
it up.
Eastsiders
Thank
and all of our
you.
sponsors. Please drop some money in that donation bucket for
Yes.
Kate and Daniel. Please do that. We'd love to support our local arts. Give it up to Kim Stacy and our incredible, talented volunteers.
Yes, give
Yeah.
it up for Becky Jo Neal.
Love you guys. Tip your bartenders. We're going to close the live feed now, so peace out, Facebook and YouTube.
Bye.
But we're going to give some exclusives to y'all in a hot sec as soon as we let the internet go because of the Russians.
I hope they
I'm
heard
going to have
that.
stared in this camera more than any other show in my whole life.
I always do it, but then again, what I was saying is I totally thought it.
Also, I
was
totally
raised
need
nipple.
glasses. I could be looking straight into Ray's nipple and doing some strange
That's where I thought the camera was.
white voodoo. I have no idea what's happening. Wait, hold up.
Is it gone now?
Are we done? Are we alone?
It's like just go away.
He's like, just
Okay,
go.
so now it's just us. Let's talk about how much we hate the internet. Okay, go.
Yes. Okay, so the shout out corner. We love the shout